Hello and welcome to Merlin's Manor. Today I'm going to be playing Terror from Destiny, and I'm going to be attempting the achievement of resolving all 5 consequence cards. And so I'm not going to be so concerned with saving the fated victims, but I will be trying to use the Premonition to reveal what the different consequences are going to be, and possibly even the punishments for ones that I may not be able to resolve. I'm going to be trying to save victims because I know at least one of the consequences in the deck is about saving victims that are not fated victims. I'm going to be trying to search because I know some of them have to do with finding items. I'm going to be trying to buy up some cards maybe that are going to be worth something at the end if I don't get to see all the consequences. But I'm going to try and get to see what they are so that I hopefully can be able to know what to resolve. Let's go ahead and jump right on in and see how things are going to go, starting with our starting event. Under construction, roll a die, place a roadblock token on the following. So we're going to have one place under construction. And it's going to be number 3, the north exit. Victims may not be saved from that space. Okay, we are starting off with one place we can't save people from. Let's go ahead and get on into the game. And I'm going to start off. We start off in 5 horror, and I'm going to start off by doing a focus to try and get that down a little bit. 2 successes, so 2 time, and that comes down 1. Let's go ahead and do another focus. Oh, this should be in my hand. Do another focus. That one was not so good. So we lose the 2 time we just gained, and we don't do anything with the horror. I think I'm going to stay in here so I can search. So I'm going to get that for 2. And then I'm going to get a couple close calls. I'm going to get Actually, I get 1 close call and a thwart destiny. Oops, that's the wrong thing. And for the final 2, I'm going to get a sprint. By the way, I'm going to be playing as Rhonda, who has the save victim bonuses of a heart, move 1 space, lower the horror twice, or take a search action card. Okay, let's go ahead and flip over the first terror card. Nothing is safe. Destiny plots your demise as common objects around you become death traps. You're attacked for 2 damage. You may defend as normal. If you take damage, kill a victim in your space if able, prioritizing fated victims over non-fated victims. Nobody's in my space. I am going to have to take 2 damage because I have no way to defend, but that's okay. I can get those hearts back. Let's go ahead and start out with a search action. Okay, I can turn that into a success by getting rid of 2 cards, and they will be weak attack and short rest. To take top item from the southeast deck, it's going to be the crucifix. Discard to ignore any horror level increase or end an enemy's movement when they're adjacent to your space. The second part isn't relevant. The first part may become relevant, but I may just want to save it to be useful at the end of the game. I don't know yet. Now I'm just going to hold on to it. Now let's go ahead and we have to place an X on there because we searched that area. That's specific to Maple Lane. Now we're going to sprint. And these are not rolling too good right now. Let's go ahead and get rid of a walk and a close call. To move 2 spaces into there. And I think at this point, we did search and walk. Let's just go ahead and get a distraction and a close call. All these are coming back. We're definitely going to have to get this horror down if we're going to roll so poorly. We got our first fated death already. So that person is going. She will go on this first one here. Bloodlust is going to go up 1, and horror is going to go up 1. She was not in limbo, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and start off this next round with a distraction. And that's not good either. Let's go ahead and get rid of focus and a walk, I think. No, let's get rid of focus and thwart destiny. That should have been a 6. So we are going to turn that into a success. We get 1 time, and that goes down 1. Let's go ahead and try to walk. No, let's not try to walk. Let's go ahead and hold off for one round. We got 7 to spend. We're going to get all of this back. I'm going to get a sprint for 2. Distraction again for 3, I think. 1, 2, 3. And how about another sprint for 2? Okay, let's see what this is. Another fated death. We are running through them quick. It's going to be her. She is going to go here. This should move down. Bloodlust goes up. Dark Power. Hourglass of Despair. It costs 3 time for a fated victim to exit via an exit space. Let's start out with a distraction. 1 success. That comes down 1, and that goes up 1. Now let's go ahead and sprint. 1 success. That's really all we needed. Taking 2 people. And let's take them 1, 2 to here. Time is going to go down 1 for the sprint, and then we're going to lower the horror by 2. And we're going to take, we're actually going to move 1 to be here. Let's sprint again, now that we have 3 dice. Oh, that's not good. There's nothing we can do about that except for lose a heart, move 1 space, lose 2 time, and end our turn. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Premonition card for 2. These are coming back, and I got 2 to spend. Let's get Thwart Destiny and a Close Call. Sprint, sprint, and distraction. Go back. Really? Well, let's see who's next. Okay, so she is gone. And this should be all the way down here at this point. And let's go ahead. First thing we want to do is Premonition. I need to start finding out what these things are. Get 1 success. I'm going to get rid of Short Rest and Weak Attack so that I can go ahead and find out the top 2 consequences. We're going to have, you must have saved at least 5 victims, not including fated victims, and you'll put them on that card. And then this one, you must have saved at least 6 victims, not including fated victims. So there's no way I'm saving 11, probably. So I need to figure out which one of those I need to get at some point. So let's go ahead now and walk. Two successes. That's more like it. This should be up here, right? Yeah. So we're going to walk 1, 2. Saving these 2. I'll get a heart back and a search action card. And now we've unlocked her special ability, which is when this power is revealed, gain time equal to the bloodlust. So we get 2 time. We lost 1 for the walk and then gain 2. No, wait. We already did 1 for the walk. Just gaining 2. And then each time bloodlust goes up, we will increase time. Oh, and I forgot to actually increase bloodlust for that person's death. So we get 1 more time, actually. And I'm going to try to walk into that house so I can search it. Going into this one. I can't go into this one without having a convince card. 2 successes. I only needed 1. We're going to search. Get to look at the top 2 items of the Northeast. We got the bicycle and the knife. Let's go ahead and do the bicycle. I'm going to immediately switch that for that. And the knife we'll put underneath. No, we'll leave the knife on. Yeah, we'll put the knife underneath. And then we searched in there, so we can't search there again. But the bicycle allows us to move to any street space on the board once per turn. So I can use that to get over there really quick in a moment. We are now at the point where we need to buy cards. Well, let's go ahead and focus first, actually, because I want to get that all the way down. 1 and 1. Go ahead and put the focus out there. And we're going to get a couple sprints. Get a close call and a convince. Okay, do not be a fated death. It isn't. I said don't look back. If there are no exits that have at least one victim, discard and draw another card. Well, that's not good. And it's a fated death. So this person's going to be gone. Bloodlust is going to go up 1. We have to discard that to keep from getting 2 time off. We are going to get 1 time, though, for the Bloodlust going up. This is going to go down here. We are almost revealing 2 tarot cards at a time. That is not good. Two successes on our sprint, which means we can go 1, 2, 3 to here. We are going to sprint. Let's say 1, 2 to here. We'll bring the bike with us. We gain hearts for the 2 people we saved. Now we are next to this guy, so I'm going to try and do a convince. Two successes, which means I can enter adjacent. If I had 1 more success, I could also take the top item card. I'm going to try and get 1 more success. Got it! So let's move on in. I'm going to take the top item card of the Northwest, which is another crucifix. So put an X on there. Now all I have left is a close call. I'm going to get all these back, and I have 5 to spend. I'm going to get a Premonition for sure. And let's go ahead and get a distraction for the extra 3. Do not be a fated death. No escaping fate. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. Otherwise, kill 1 victim at each exit space, prioritizing fated victims over non-fated victims. We don't have any, so that's good. And then that once, so we're going to lose 2 time. Let's do Premonition. We need to do Premonition. 2 successes, which means I get to reveal 2 unknowns. I don't think I'm going to get greedy and try for the 3rd one there. I'm just going to reveal this one. Horror level must be at 1 or lower. And I'll reveal this one. You must have 12 time cost worth of action cards in your hand. Discard them now. Okay. So I'm going to want some expensive cards in my hand. Let's try and walk. What do we have here? So maybe we don't walk. Well, we still need to learn what this is. I don't know what that is yet. Yeah, let's walk. Got 2 successes. So we're going to go 1, save this person. 2. That's 1 time. And we're going to go ahead and get a search card. No, do we have Premonition right now? No, we don't have. Yeah, let's get a Thwart Destiny and a search card then. Violent Paranoia. There's not at least 1 fated, non-fated victim and 1 fated victim on the board. Discard. There's both. Move the fated victim closest to you 1 space towards the nearest non-fated victim. If the fated victim is in the same space as the non-fated victim, kill the non-fated victim. Otherwise, roll a die. 1 to 4 will resolve the card again. 5 to 6, nothing will happen. Okay, you're going to go in here and kill this guy. That's going to go up. Horror is going to go up twice. But we do get an extra time. Let's go ahead and do our distraction card. Let's go ahead and do a close call. 2 time and re-roll. Okay, discard 2 cards. Actually, no, I'll discard 4 cards. Because that'll go up twice, and that will go up twice. That feels worth it. I'm going to search. Got 1 success, all I really care about. Southwest. So let's put that in our bag. Victims will not follow us if we have it in our hands. And that cost me 1 time. Now I need to start saving up some time cards. Get this back. It does feel like if I get something really expensive right now. Oh, I need to get Premonition for 2. That's right. I feel like getting a close call for 1. And let's get a distraction for 3. Okay, don't be a faded victim. It's not. Buffet of Existential Dread. So horror is going to go up once. Bloodlust is going to go up once. I will get rid of the Thwart Destiny card to take care of that. But I do have to lose 2 time for the next symbol there. During the upkeep, I'm actually going to move this crucifix over. I think I need the bike less than I need a crucifix in hand. And I got plenty of hand items, plenty of items in general. Let's go ahead and do our Premonition. Got 1 success. Let's go ahead. Discard our 2 walks to get 2 successes on it. I want to know what this final consequence is. Must be at full health. 7. We have 7 victims. Let's see what this is. We'll lose 1 health for that one. We've got 4 time to spend. You get all these back. I'm going to get a Retaliate so that I have a 4 cost card to start working towards having 12 worth of cost. Okay, Terror card. They just got hit by a car. If there are no victims in any street, discard and draw another card. Now we're at the Fated Death here. It's not good because now we're going to start drawing 2. So we're done with all those. Bloodlust is going to go up 1. And we'll discard the crucifix to keep the horror from going up. I'll go ahead and put the other crucifix in hand. We know one of these 2 is going to be failed. If either of those fail, and I'm not full health at the end, this is going to fail. We keep horror down, and let's go ahead and do a distraction. No, let's not do distraction. That's going to be worth something at the end. Let's do a focus. Okay. 1 time. 1 of that. It's perfectly fine. I've got to get rid of focus and weak attack and short rest. 1, 2, 3, 4 time. Allow me to get this for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Allow me to get that for 1. Critical blow for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guard for 2. And these will come back. Not that they're any good at this point in the game. Let's go ahead and see what our last 2 terror cards are. Destiny Roulette. If there are no victims on the board, discard. There is. Roll a die for each victim on the board. On a roll of 1, that victim is killed. So 1 there. Well, that was quick. It goes up, and our time will go up. The 2 in there. Okay, 1. That's going to go up once, and I'll just discard a Thwart Destiny. So one of these guys dies, and then this guy is a 2, so he's fine. And then we're going to lose 2 time, but that's okay. Final one here. Nowhere is safe. Destiny plots your demise as your environment becomes a living nightmare and attempts to kill you. Your attack for 3, you may defend as normal. I'm glad I got that guard card. Let's roll. Throw away 2 walks to turn that into a success. Completely defend against that. And we did not take damage. Not that it really would matter if we lost time at this point. Now we have to resolve all of these and hope that we do okay. So we're going to lose 1 heart there, because I don't want to take a risk on this one being terrible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. So there we're going to lose. Oh, sorry. Here's where we're putting 6 on. So that we didn't lose 2 hearts. This one, the horror level must be at 1 or lower. It is, so we're good there. The punishment would have been 3 hearts. Must have 12 to discard. I'm going to get rid of critical blow, retaliate, and distraction. That's 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're good there. Would have been 3, and then you must be at full health. We are not at full health. We're going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to our final health token. We made it by the skin of our teeth. Got the achievement for resolving all 5 consequence cards. Had we taken 1 more damage, what would have happened? We would have been gone. So it's a good thing we did not take 1 more damage. I collected a lot of these different cards so that hopefully I would be able to discard maybe 3 hands if that came up, but it never came up, or multiple cards. Well, there you go. It got the achievement for being able to resolve all 5 consequences. It's going to be fun to kind of go after some of these achievements. I encourage you to try some of them out. They are in the big rulebook. If you want to check that out for each feature film, you can check them out there and try and go for those achievements. They're also in the app if you want to try them in there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great week and keep on gaming.